In a small town nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old clockmaker named Elias. His shop was a quiet sanctuary filled with the steady ticking of countless clocks, each one meticulously crafted and cared for. His work was more than just a trade, it was a passion, a love for the delicate art of time itself. Despite his dedication, Elias had always felt that time was slipping away from him, as if there was never enough of it to accomplish everything he desired. One stormy evening, a young woman named Clara entered his shop. She looked troubled, her face clouded with the weight of worry. "I've been told you are the best clockmaker in the land," she said, glancing around at the intricate timepieces lining the walls. "I need your help." Elias looked up from his work, intrigued. "What brings you here, miss?" Clara sighed, a long, heavy breath, and spoke with a sense of urgency. "I've spent my entire life chasing time. I'm always in a hurry, always running out of it. I've forgotten how to slow down, how to appreciate the moments I have. I need to fix this, but I don't know how." Elias nodded, his eyes softening. "You seek more than just a clock. You want to understand time itself." Clara looked at him in surprise. "Exactly. How do I stop feeling so lost in it all?" The old man walked over to a wooden table in the back of his shop, where a large ornate clock lay open, its gears and springs exposed. "You see," he began, "time is not just something we measure, it's something we live by, something that shapes us. But we often forget that it is not the hours on the clock that matter most, it's how we use them." Clara looked puzzled. "How do I use my time better?" Elias smiled gently. "Come, sit with me." They sat together by the fire, the crackling warmth filling the room as the storm raged outside. Elias shared his wisdom, not in grand lectures, but in simple words, like a slow, steady rhythm that Clara could feel deep inside her. He explained that time was not a race. It wasn't something to chase after endlessly. It was something to be embraced, each moment a gift, no matter how fleeting. The key, Elias said, is to find balance, to live in the present moment, not consumed by the past or the future, but fully immersed in what is before you. Time is a river. If you try to run ahead of it, you'll miss the beauty along the banks, but if you stop, listen and take it in, you'll see how precious each drop is. Clara absorbed his words, her heart opening as she realized how much she had been missing by always looking ahead. She had been running through life, focused on the destination, when the real beauty was in the journey. Elias handed her the clock he had been working on, now complete. "This clock," he said, "will remind you. Every time it chimes, pause and take a deep breath. It will help you remember to slow down, to savor time, not fear it." Clara took the clock, feeling its weight in her hands. It was a simple design, but elegant in its simplicity, with a soft, rhythmic ticking that soothed her soul. She knew this was the start of a new chapter in her life. As she left the shop, the storm outside had subsided and the stars began to twinkle in the sky. She realized that just like the night, there was time for everything. Moments to be still, moments to move, and moments to grow. She no longer felt as though time was slipping away. Instead, she had learned to dance with it step by step. And from that day on, Clara lived her life with a new sense of peace, motivated not by the fear of running out of time, but by the joy of knowing that every moment was hers to cherish. The end.